Hello, my name is Tavia and this game is The Long Dark. We are at the Pensive Lookout, going to Bleak Inlet. I am looking for the skillet. I thought I had checked every place, and then after I returned to Coastal Highway, I went to check wiki and check the places where you can find it. And in Bleak Inlet, it's either here in this lookout or it's under the Cannery pier. And that's one place I definitely didn't check. I didn't even think it would be there. So I'm going back once again, and I think this is probably gonna be the last time I'm coming here. If it's not under that pier, then it's nowhere in these three regions in which this run is limited. This is Coastal Pilgrim, so Pilgrim based custom game, limited to coastal regions, so Coastal Highway, Desolation Point and Bleak Inlet. And this is probably one of the easiest, sort of, if you limit your run into just certain regions. Coastal Highway is probably the best one. There's so much fishing that you can survive indefinitely. And I added the Desolation Point and Bleak Inlet regions so I could get some additional stuff, like Desolation Point for the forge and Bleak Inlet for getting the woodworking tools. But now it also seems that finding a skillet, the only region you'll find it is Bleak Inlet, if even here. We'll see. I'm going to the Cannery, considering it's clear weather. I can go directly there. Don't need to go to the workers' residence. I was going to spend the night there, but when I got to the lookout, I was already too tired, so I thought it would be best to sleep at the lookout and head to the Cannery the next day. But yeah, I think I have checked everything else here. I've checked the buildings at the Cannery several times, the workers' residence, the lighthouse, both of the hunting stands in the northern parts, and both sets of washed out trailers, the memento boxes. So the skillet is the last thing, and I'm hoping I can find it. And the good thing about that is that it doesn't matter what condition it is in, since the information I found in the wiki, it said that the condition only goes down if you use the skillet and let the water boil dry, or you burn the food. And I think you can also repair the skillet. Is that what I need quality tools for? I think it might be. Yeah, I have simple tools and quality tools at Coastal Highways, so if I need to, I can repair the skillet. First I need to find one. And I sort of have very faint recollection that I may have found a skillet once under the pier. Like, now that I've been thinking about that for a little while. Yep, but I have a hard time remembering sort of not important stuff. I focus on remembering things that matter, so stuff about video games isn't among those. So how do I get under the pier? Yeah, I think I saw wolves somewhere. Yep, wolves. It's somewhere. There is a hole in the fence. It's the place where I come back here after being in the workshop. Now, would it be outside? I think it might be. Whoa! Whoa. Yeah, I think it might be. It's there. Yes. That's where I can go to the ice and under the pier. So let's go and have a look. I have no idea where under the pier it's supposed to be. So let's have a look. Everywhere. Here we have salt. Let's go check that one. Like it can be. I suppose any part of that. Here. Don't see anything here. I wonder, should I just find a video of somebody finding a skillet here to see where it is supposed to be, so I could be certain? Yeah, not seeing what's that. Reclaim wood, I could take that. More salt. think, yes. That one I'm picking up these, since there's plenty of room. Plenty of room in the inventory. Okay, so let's go and look under here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Just reclaim wood. Where would it be? Yeah, I think if I can't find it, I should go and find the information. Like, where is it supposed to be? And then check that place exactly. Not leaving this area before I have made absolutely sure it's not here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's take a look here. Around this. No. And we have salt here. But yeah, I don't see. Yeah, no skillet anywhere here. Yeah, it's starting to look like I'm not getting a skillet at all. Let's take another look under here. Yep. I guess I'm just very unlucky not finding one in the lookout or in here. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, let's go back to the trailer, and then I think that will save the game, and then I'm going to take a pause and find out the exact place where the skillet is supposed to be. If it's there, I'm not going back before making absolutely sure. Yeah, it's noon. Yeah. get in here. Okay, there's reclaimed wood. I could drop all those. What did I leave behind? So, no food. Nothing that important. Okay, but now I'm going to do some research. So now I have checked and I didn't manage to find anything about where exactly the skillet is supposed to be. So let's go out again and take another look. I just need to look for it. Now I'm going to take another look. Not giving up that easily. If it isn't here, then I'm not getting a skillet. So let's go and check again. But I don't think it's here. I would have found it. But let's just make it absolutely sure. So here we have salt. Don't need that. And the thing is, it could be anywhere under here, since the wiki didn't say anything about the actual location, just that it's under the Cannery pier. And how much of it is supposed to be visible? Oh, damn it. And now we have salt here. Yeah, I looked around this. And it wasn't here. Not here. Which one is? I think it's that building is the one. Oh, the workshop is here. Okay, let's go and check this. I was here checking, didn't see anything. But let's just check once more. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna have a skillet. Well, that's too bad. Would that be nice? And that wolf is trying to come back again and again. Yeah. Here. Yep, I think it isn't anywhere here. Now let's go. I could go into that building, take a look down, just in case. If I can see it from up there. But yeah, no skillet for me. So which one? It's that one. That's the building where you can't go to the other side. Yeah, I was down there. And there's the salt down there. But no skillet. Yep. And what's the... Oh, that's a first aid box. So that means I'm going back to the lookout. And then back to ravine and then coastal highway. Well, this was not surprising. It's a bummer. I was so sure I would get the skillet finally, but it's not happening. Of course, these settings, when it's the resources and loose items, is at medium. That's stalker settings. But it was supposed to be like in Interloper, you could find the skillet either in the lookout or under the Cannery pier. So stalkers should have had a slightly higher possibility. but I guess not. I suppose if I was playing on Pilgrim settings, all Pilgrim settings, there would have been a skillet somewhere here. And now I don't think I'm gonna go to the lookout before dark. Too tired. I'm going to the workers' residence, spending the night there, getting to the lookout in the morning. The weather is nice, but I don't think I can climb right now. So let's go here. And then next day I'll go to the lookout, pick up as much stuff as I can carry, take it to the ravine, and then I'll need to do some sorting there. So I may need to spend one night at the ravine and then climbing up from there the next morning. And it doesn't really matter. I've got food and I've got shelter. So yeah, there's coal here. I could pick these. Oh, that wind sounds not promising. Well, doesn't matter. I'm getting in here. And what I'm gonna do with the coal, I suppose I could make fire indoors. It will give me some light. So no sardines. I took all the food when I left last time, but now I'll spend the night here and continue in the morning. Now it's the morning and I'm not sure about this weather. The visibility. Oh, there's a bear by that island. But is this starting? I think it might be starting. Looks like the visibility is getting worse. Well, I have plenty of food and water, and I have more in the ravine, so yeah, the wind is picking up and the visibility is going. We are going back in and waiting. See what happens with the weather and then go to the lookout a bit later. It's 1 hour later and weather is all clear. So let's go. It looks like it was ending and not starting, but I wasn't sure. Now since the snowfall is over, it won't have time to get too bad before I'm getting to the lookout. Like the sky is all clear. So I just need to to the lookout and then see what I can carry go into the ravine. I'd like to take as much as possible. But we'll see. I should be able to climb up without any problems. Just climb to the ledge and take a little breather and then climb the rest of the way. And I guess I could be able to get all the way at once, but it makes no sense. Like if you have a ledge and you can rest, it's no point not using it if the weather is fine. I can understand in a blizzard you may want to go all the way at once, but in other circumstances it's probably best to take it safe. Yeah, but I am very disappointed at not getting a skillet. I don't think there's any place I can look for it. I have checked everywhere. There just isn't one in these 3 regions. I would need to go elsewhere if I wanted to get one, and that's basically I could go, but it would be against the rules I set for this run, so we'll just have to live without a skillet. At least the pemmican bars can be made with a cooking pot, so I can make those if I need help carrying extra stuff. Now how much? 27. Yeah, there isn't that much stuff in the backpack. And rocks are falling once again. Okay. Do I need... I could have some coffee. And then climb the rest of the way up. So now, if I say that this was the last visit here, is it going to turn out not to be true? Like, am I going to come back here later once again? Well, I don't think I'll be coming here looking for a skillet. And I think I'm gonna try getting everything into the backpack from here. Take it to the ravine. So probably if I'm coming this way later, it will be just to the ravine. Okay, now it's around noon. I think the rest of the day will be used for sorting the stuff I'm gonna take from here. I'm trying to optimize the contents of the backpack, but I'm skipping that. Well, it is late afternoon. I managed to get everything done. Now, how about eating one of these? So I can carry those extra kilos. I'm going to the ravine as long as the weather is okay. It was very windy and snowy a while ago, but now it needs to get better. So I want to get to the ravine, and if it gets worse by the time I get there, it doesn't matter. There's a cave and there's a train car, so I can stay the night. Yeah, the weather got worse, so sleeping for, was it 3 hours? So not so tired. Might as well go. And the reason why I have so much weight in the backpack is the cloth. I took all of it, 7.1 kilos, but I'm gonna leave most of that in the train car. Like, it is not a priority, but it will be there, so if I need, I don't need to come this far to get it. Just need to climb down the rope and get it from the train car. So the idea is that anything I'm leaving behind needs to be as close to coastal highway as possible. So now there isn't anything in the Cannery, and not really in the lookout either, since there are just sort of flares and firewood, tinder, that sort of stuff. Nothing I really need. So if I'm coming this way the 4th time, it will be only to the ravine, getting the stuff from there. But yeah, I am annoyed about the skillet. Why couldn't I find any? I suppose it's because I'm not playing on Pilgrim settings. There would have been at least one skillet somewhere. Although they are fairly rare. Don't get stuck here. Okay. Leaving Bleak Inlet. Getting here. So now I left some water here, but I do have water. Several liters, and then there's more water when I climb up that rope. Yeah, so I can leave all the water down here, and the bedroll I don't need to take that, since the one I usually have with me is up there. So we'll see. I can take 38 kilos of stuff at once up that rope. So now here, putting this here and then all these here. So now there's over 100, I think, and I don't need the deer hide. I have plenty of those. $26. And yeah, I can leave this, and I can leave this. And I can leave the water. So how about this? What do we have? Matches. I think I'm taking those. And the stem, I want that. I don't think I need those. Oh, now there is the, yeah, here, those two, like there's the parka and military coat. I would like to take them up there, but and how about, I don't need those. I was going to take these, and then, well, there's that, I want that truck. I'm taking it up, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it to Coastal Highway this time. So how about taking these up? So now there isn't much here. I could take that lantern. How much was it? 22. Yeah, I think I'm taking those. And the lantern. Oh, now there's plenty of water. But I'd rather, so let's see how much. How much cloth can I take up there? Plenty. $32. $33. So there is the fish. If I want to, I can drop those. Now there's the scrap metal. How about these? Take them up there, and then I can come get them later. 35 exactly. Yeah, but if I drop the fish, I can probably take a lot more of these. Let's see. $30.49. Not that one. Okay. I can take this as well. And I can leave it up there. So now I have 90 pieces of cloth. Well, that's nice. And there are those jackets. I'm not sure if I need them, but I do prefer taking them up from here. So basically what this means is that I don't need to come back down here. Now, oh, there's hatchet. Oh, knife. I could take that, but I think I can leave these. I have so many hatchets. There's no point. 33.80. Yeah, but then there's up there. I'll need to do more sorting. There's lots of stuff there. I suppose I could. This one is 59. I could take these up, leave them there, since there is room in the backpack. I just need to eat one of those pemmican bars in the morning when I'm climbing up. Like, I don't think it's getting late. Might as well spend the night here. If I go up, I'll need to go to the cave. Here I can just sleep here and then first thing in the morning climb up and then start sorting what I'm gonna take with me to Coastal Highway. It's the morning and now I'm gonna climb up from here. Looks like we may be getting another storm, but it doesn't really matter. I just need to get up there, and there's the cave. I can take shelter if the weather gets bad. Just need to unload the stuff from my backpack. Now getting here. Get up the rest of the way. And pick up this. And then dump a lot of stuff here. I probably need to do the sorting and organizing later. Now I'm dropping all of that, and then there's all of those, and this one. Do I need to drop anything else here? I suppose I could. drop that one. Just need to figure out what I'm gonna take with me. So here's another lantern. I think that one is better. Yes, it's 81%. So we have some food and water, all of that. But now I can leave the rest of the stuff. Oh, I could drop those coats. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take these with me this time or come back for them later. And all the matches. Okay, so now I'm going to stay here for at least a day, collect some birch bark and see what happens with this weather. Spend the night in the cave and continue in the morning. It's the morning. Weather is clear, which means it's cold. It's very early morning. Let's go and sort out what do I need to take with me. I was thinking I could leave the food behind. That will give me more room in the backpack. Food and water. Dropping those. Except the MRE. I'm not going to leave that behind. Those are way too valuable. But the cured meat, I could leave that. I have so much that it doesn't matter. Keeping the pemmican bars and the MRE, leaving everything else and water. And now what I take with me is more about what I want. But I have all of this stuff that I have here. I have some in the garage, but yeah, I want pry bars and rifle. I have 3 of these, and I have a distress pistol. I want the revolver, and I want cured leather. All these, how much? 27. Oh, and now here, dropping these, and first drinking, and then dropping the rest. So 25. Now I could take that, but what do I have here? So the accelerants. I think I could leave a couple of these behind, and I want as much matches as possible, but I'm leaving some of those behind. And I'm leaving that, so I have food here, cured fish and meat and cattail stalks, and I could take that, and revolver cartridges. I was going to take those the last time I was here, I just forgot them. And then those. And how about, I'm taking that rug. It's heavy, but there is room. So, and now how about scrap metal for making hooks. There's still plenty of room. I could... what do I do? I was going to just put it here, but for some reason I could take that. How about this hatchet? I could take it if I leave that one behind. That's... that one is new. I'm taking that, but I think I'm leaving these behind. And this one was the lantern I brought from down there. So now I suppose I could take this and then as much... oh, affliction. Can I eat? Yes. I'm eating that. So now I can take quite a bit of these. 37. Okay, so I think that's about it. Like, I have a flare gun at Coastal Highway in the lookout, and I'm leaving the coats and sweaters. Like, I have, well, the military coat is the only one I don't have at Coastal Highway. Do I have that one? Well, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need those. Okay, so we are leaving those, and now we are heading back to Coastal Highway. But I think I'll need to end this video here. It's getting too long, so I'll be continuing in the next one.